know, the second chorus, a little jazz, a little pep and everything, you know. Come on, I'll vamp until ready. Let's go. Go on, Herb. That's it.
The chorus in F sharp.
There may be streets that have their sorrow, a smile today, a tear tomorrow. But there's a street that lives in glory. It always tells the same old story. Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You've got a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style. From Broadway, your way, where to smile. A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great white way. That's the Broadway Melody. Don't bring a clown to old Broadway. You've got a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style. For Broadway, your way, where to smile. A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great wide way. That's the Broadway Melody. Hot dog.
If we can get that number, we're a cinch for the power.
All right. Hello, girls.
Hello, Eddie.
What?
Listen, Eddie, we'll take that song and smack it over for you.
Oh,
Sure.
oh, no, not this song, babies. Zenfield's bought it for his new review. And the Mahoney sisters are coming from the west to put it over for me.
Oh, listen, Eddie. You're not going to waste a swell number like that on a small-time sister act, are you?
Nick's cracking, Rosie. Half of that sister team is going to be the future Mrs. Eddie Kearns.
Oh, wait a minute, Eddie. If you want to be made overnight, just give us a crack at that number.
Oh, no. No, positively no. Oh, I've got to get back to the hotel. The girls are waiting for me. Oh, but listen, if you want a song, see Georgie Cohan. He writes good music, too. How about it, Jimmy?
Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Gee, this is elegant, ain't it?
Tell you better when I get a peek at the bed.
Quiet. I told you to pack that cooking outfit in the trunk.
Yeah? Well, I'm taking no chances. If we can't pay our bill and the hotel holds the trunks, we still eat. And, baby, when you don't eat, you lose a lot of calories.
Calories? What are they?
Oh, acrobats, you big sap.
Well, I never got fat on your cooking.
No? Well, you never got that complexion from the Greeks, I can tell you that.
Don't talk to me like...
Ixnay, ixnay. Leave us plenty of towels, too.
I did. And I counted them.
How high can you count?
Well, everything's okay. If there be anything else?
Yeah, food. I think he may stall for a tip. Get to the window and give me the high sign.
Oh, Hank, I don't want to do that. Don't be such a cheapskate. Screw.
Say, they run out of everything but dollar signs on this thing? One coffee, one order of fried eggs. There's two in an order, ain't they?
Yep.
And one order of rolls.
Hank,
Yes.
come look at the elegant view.
Oh, that'll be all, thank you.
Cup of coffee, order of rolls, a couple of eggs.
It worked. Oh, Queenie, New York, the place we've dreamed and talked about. And it's swell.
Yeah, but there's something about it that kind of scares me, Hank.
Scares you? Well, there's nothing to be afraid of.
Well, it seems like we're taking an awful chance. We were getting along so well out west. Plenty of work, small jumps, a chance to save money. And the act always went over big. But here, nobody knows it. Oh, I'm afraid.
Oh, now don't lose your nerve, honey.
But we haven't got much money. Oh, Hank, couldn't we go back just for one more year?
Back to those opera houses and town halls, those cheap hotels, and their lobby comics. Cooking our own food, washing our own clothes and ironing them on mirrors. Riding in those smelly day coaches. Going ragged all summer and then darn near freezing in the winter. And why? Just to save money enough to get to New York and show our act. Oh, honey, with your looks and my ability, oh, I wouldn't steer you wrong. Oh, now, don't worry. You see that electric sign of the fellow in BVDs?
Yeah.
Well, right there, they're going to have the Mahoney sisters.
In BVDs?
Yes, in BVD. Baby, they were plenty smart when they made you beautiful. Come on, let's get cleaned up before Eddie gets here. I'll run a tub for you. Over to Harlem, baby.
The Mahoney sisters in BVDs.
Beep, bo, 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 bo. Bo, 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 beep, bo, bo, beep, bo, 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 bo. Bo, 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 bo.
Hey, what are you singing? The bubble song from Lux. Will you join me? No use of us both getting wet. Will you wash mine?
I might as well. You never wash anything but your neck. I not only wash them, I gotta pick them up.
Oh, Hank, I didn't think.
Oh, you never do. Oh, don't strain yourself. I'll get them.
Oh, boy, this is going to be good.
Oh, I'll go. Oh. Can you imagine my embarrassment?
Uncle Jed.
Hello, honey. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Great. Gee, I'm glad to see you, Hank.
Oh, Queenie, hurry up. It's Uncle Jed. Uncle Jed? I'll be right out.
What a break for you. I'll be with you in just a minute.
All right, honey, but hurry.
Oh.
What do you know, Uncle Jed?
I've got your book for 30 weeks over the Manly time.
Oh, nothing doing. We're in New York this day.
Say, listen, girls. You know, I know this town better than you do. And there are more sisters doing their acts over the lunch counters in New York than over the than in the theaters.
Oh, you're just a crepe hanger.
Maybe, but let me tell you.
Say, what's the name of that record you're playing?
Say, listen, girls.
Yeah? Well, what is it?
You know, I love both you girls, and I want to see you get along.
Sure, Uncle Jed. We know that.
Well, we aren't leaving this town till we get a flash of Babe Ruth and Grant's tomb. Oh, will you get that, Uncle Jed?
You bet. Well, girls, your coffee's here.
Oh, bring the toothbrush glass when you come.
All right.
Will you have some coffee, Uncle Jed?
No, thanks. I just had my I just ate.
Yeah?
Uncle Jed!
Queenie! Gosh, what a big girl you are. And so beautiful.
Is she, though?
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose you've decided to stay in New York.
Yeah, we're all set. But thanks for the offer, Uncle Jed.
That's all right. I'll keep it open for a few days.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye, Uncle Jed.
If you want to see me, just call me up.
Yeah, all right. You're in the phone book.
You bet.
Oh, Hank, I think we're making an awful mistake not to take that work.
See, I know what I'm doing. We stand as big a chance as anybody else. What did the Duncans have when they hit Times Square? My patio. Say, we've got more than the Duncans ever thought of having.
Well, the Duncans are pretty good, too.
Say, what'd we do to them on the Gus Sun time? We knocked them off their seats. Come in.
Eddie!
Hank!
Oh! Gee.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Let me have a good look at you. Gee, but it's good to see you.
Oh, boy, is it good to see you. Oh, gee.
That's my Queenie.
Queenie? You don't mean to tell me it's
Sure.
Queenie, all growing up and everything.
Ain't she? That sisterly kiss won't be so hard to take now, will it?
I'll say it won't.
Take it big.
I did. Gee, but you were a funny-looking thing the first time I saw you, with those gangly legs and freckles. But you certainly turned out to be a beautiful girl.
Well, I'll go get some clothes on.
I'm just crazy about her, Eddie. She's so young and beautiful.
Of course she is. Well, Hank, now that you're here, when are we going to get married?
Oh, now that we put this act over, I'm going to give Queenie a break.
Always doing something for somebody else. Oh, no wonder I love you.
I kind of got a weakness for you, too, you know?
Yeah? Mrs. Eddie Kearns? Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Swell, Eddie.
Yeah, and you can feature that anytime in the electric lights.
Gee, you're still the same sweet kid, ain't you?
Why, certainly.
Hank, did you pack my new dress in the trunk?
I'll get it for you in a minute.
Come here, Queenie. Gee, I can't get over how she's changed.
Well, you sure look elegant, Eddie. Don't he, Hank?
He's an eyeful.
3 carats. Platinum. And here's the payoff. Look, but don't laugh.
Gold garters? Oh, Eddie, I always knew you'd make good.
Yeah. And I ain't forgetting that you're the little girl that made me come to New York. Remember when I wanted to quit and give the whole thing up, and you made me stick it out?
Uh-huh.
Well, now I'm going to do something for you. Zanfield's bought my new song, the Broadway Melody, and he's naming his review after it. Oh, but I've already spoken to him about you.
What, do you think we've got a chance?
Chance, don't be silly. One word from me and you're in.
Oh, Queenie, ain't that great?
Sure, if it's true.
True. You don't know how I stand with Zanfield.
Well, if it's all fixed and we're in, what do we do?
When do we start?
And how much do we get?
Oh, you're going to sing my Broadway Melody with me.
The Mahoney sisters and Eddie Kearns.
Yeah, Eddie Kearns and the Mahoney sisters.
Oh, gee. Well, how does it go?
How's it go? Now listen, I sing a verse, and you come in on the chorus. Then we do another chorus, and then go into a little dance.
Uh-huh. Well, give us an idea of it then.
Yeah.
I'll give you an idea.
Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You've got a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style, for Broadway always wears a smile. A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great wide away. That's the Broadway Melody.
Good. Swell, Eddie. Do it
Thank you, like
again.
it. Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You've got a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style, but Broadway always wears a smile. A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great wide way. That's the Broadway Melody. That's dance. You all ready, girl? Come on, now, let's go. Here we are. Wait a minute, why don't you look at my feet? Look ahead. You like that, huh? Listen, Toots, what's the matter with the left leg?
Well, I've got a headache.
Well, go on, sit down. Take a load off your mind.
Don't talk to me like that. I don't feel well.
Listen, don't answer me back, understand? Come in.
There's Eddie. Hello. Hey.
Your rhythm is all wrong. Nothing like I showed you. All right, now watch.
Hello, Eddie.
Hello, kids.
Hello, Eddie.
Queenie.
Say, you know, we had a tough time getting in. When do we show the act?
In a few minutes. I haven't had a chance to talk to Zanfields yet.
Well, it's okay, ain't it?
We're in, ain't we?
Sure, it's in the bag. Whatever I say goes. Hey, Kern. Yes, sir. Listen, stick around. We don't want to take you all afternoon except one dance. Yes, sir.
Say, maybe we better get undressed. Come on.
All right, Sam, let it go.
George. The sets are all ready for your okay, Mr. Zanfield.
Of course, Mr. Zanfield, that's just an idea of what it's going to be.
I can see that. It's just an idea.
Yes. Yes. But don't worry, I'll fix it.
Okay on those sets? Yes, sir. Remind me to see that rehearsal in the morning?
Yes, sir.
Make a note of that.
Yes, sir.
I'm having lunch at the Knickerbocker.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mr. Zanfield, this material, I couldn't get it in the gold design, only in the silver. Isn't it lovely?
It's fine. Get it in the gold. Remember, I want that in the gold.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Mr. Zanfield, pardon me. Will you take a look at the Mahoney sisters right now?
The Maloney sisters?
No, the Mahoney sisters.
Who are they? I never heard of them.
It's the sister act I told you about.
Where are they?
Right over there across stage.
All right. Wheel them in. Tell George I'll take a look at the act.
Thanks, Mr. Zanfield. Well, kids, you all set?
Yeah.
Got your music?
Yeah.
Well, go over there and tell them what you want.
All right.
The Bologna sister.
Now give us a pick-up for an introduction and a couple of choruses. And swell to the finish. But you follow us. Now that's you.
Yes,
Sam, looks like some carnival lost a good act.
Why, in a minute I'm going to lay that dame like a roll of linoleum.
And you can't pull that around here.
Hank, don't start anything now. Wait till you get her in the dressing room.
Sure. Now, come on. Get together. All set now, huh?
Oh, wait a minute. Don't mind if I put this down, do you?
No, ma'am.
Our band till ready, and don't forget, we do things intimate.
Yeah.
All set.
All set,
Yeah,
fine.
all right.
Well, baby, smack it over big. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You're as good as in now. I'll go and see how the boss likes it.
All right. Well, all right. Shoot. Oh, we're to harmony, baby, from melody lane. Harmony, baby, the jazz on the brain. We can do more with our holy dough than Mr. Roscoe Bell has ever known of himself. Oh, we make plenty of songs. Well, play it, will you?
Something wrong with the piano.
Well, do you want us to come over and play it for you, too?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, we've made plenty of song hits and plenty of tunes for Bromberg and Gershwin and Irving Berlin. Oh,
What's the matter with him?
There's something wrong with the piano.
Say, are you trying to crab our act?
No, I'm not trying to crab your act.
Well, will you play it then, hot or cold?
Well, go ahead then.
Oh, we're a one, we're a one, we're a one, we're a
All right,
one with our
All right, girls. The sample's seen enough. He'll let you know. Come around next Friday.
But he ain't seen the finish yet.
Yes, I know. All right, girls, line up.
He hasn't seen the
Line up,
finish
girls.
yet.
Oh, Mr. Sanfield, please give them a break. You haven't seen their act.
I saw enough. I can use the blonde, but that little clucker's out.
But don't you know it's tough to put comedy over on a bare stage? They'll be all right at the performance. Oh, please give them another chance.
I know, Eddie.
Gee, kid, that's a tough break. Even if the act is a louse, he should have seen the finish.
Well, it ain't a loss. That's a good act.
Yes.
Say, we stopped the show every performance we did for Jake Wells.
Yeah, the one I saw at Stop a Tank.
Say, you've been asking for trouble, and now you're gonna get it. You great big peroxide-headed dizzy blonde Jew. What do you think of this act? Well, get it.
Hey, come here. Come here, girl. Come here.
Next time I'll give you a facial instead of a scalp treatment.
Yeah, and I'll fix you, you little peanut.
And then keep going me.
Oh, boy, I'll sock her in a no.
Stop it, Hank. You're grabbing everything. Go get your clothes on. I'll fix everything for you. Come
Oh,
on.
the big blonde baboon. What's she pick on me for? I didn't start a fight with her. Where's my music?
Here's your music. Come on, line up. This
Oh,
is
where's my bag?
Now be quiet.
Where's my bag?
Be quiet, Hank. All right, come on, get in there. All right, straighten it out. Now let's get it. Come on, Sam. Where are you, Sam? Don't let him throw you up in the air. I'm not gonna waste all day at it. All right, give me a pickup for 2 courses.
And let me tell you, Dame, something. If I get a hold of her, I'll rip her wide open.
Oh, what was all the trouble about?
Oh, I'm staying alongside the counter, not doing
All
a
right,
thing.
now, wait a minute. You know I can't stand for this quarreling.
But I didn't start it.
Never mind who started it. Now, you run along and be a good little girl.
Oh, all right.
And remember, no more quarreling.
Excuse me, Mrs. Anfield.
Well,
I heard what you said about me. Please, couldn't you give the both of us at the same salary?
I might. I think I can slip her in somewhere.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Anfield.
All right.
Oh, my sister is the business manager of the act. You won't let on that it ain't the both of us you want, will you?
Of course not. You send her over and I'll talk to her.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, Hank! He can take his own show and put it where it'll do him the most good.
Don't act like that, Hank. He didn't see your act, that's all. He's a very busy man.
Always busy, huh? Well, so am I busy, but 30 weeks waiting for me.
Now, don't get so excited over nothing.
Hank, quick! Mr. Sanfield wants to see you. Oh, yeah?
On the level?
Oh, gee. Well, maybe we're in after all.
Sure.
Now, Queenie, you let me handle this. I can always take care of these things better with nobody around. I'll talk to him.
All right, girls, we'll take this right from the beginning. Okay, Sam, let it go.
I heard what you said to Zanny.
Oh, you won't let on to Hank, will you?
Of course not. Gee, that was wonderful of you, Queenie. I could kiss you for that.
Oh, you mustn't do that, Eddie.
I guess I shouldn't. I never realized you were... Gee, you're the sweetest little girl I ever knew.
You mean next to Hank?
Yeah, sure.
You know, Hank's been everything in the world to me. She's looked after me, and worked for me, and fought for me, and protected me. I could never repay her for all her love and care.
Of course you'll love her, Queenie. And you're going to be everything that she wants you to be. And I don't blame her for loving you. Gee, but you're a cute kid.
And she loves you, Eddie. I guess you and me are about all she ever thinks of. Oh, I never want to hurt her, Eddie. And I want her to be happy with you.
Why, Queenie,
I'd rather lose my pipe so I couldn't sing, and go lame so I couldn't dance, than to hurt Hank.
Sure you would, Eddie. So would
Can
I.
you imagine? We're in. I fixed it. Rehearsal in the morning.
That's great.
I knew you'd put it over, Hank. Oh, just leave it to me. See, I had booked an act for 10 years without knowing how to handle these babies.
You bet you haven't.
You're both a couple of swell kids, and plenty smart.
And how? Oh, gee, rehearsal in the morning. Ain't it great? Yeah. Well, come on, let's go. I got a lot of washing and ironing to do.
You have?
I want you to look your best in the morning, honey.
But Hank, tell me, how did you put it over? What did you say to
Yes,
him?
come on, let's hear all about it.
Now, you listen here, Mr. Zanfield. This is a sister team, and we're fucked up for nobody. And with that, he smiled as nice as you please and said, "That's all right, Miss Maloney." Can you imagine calling me Maloney? And everybody knows our name's Mahoney. Yeah, can you imagine?
Can you imagine that?
Please.
Maloney,
Maloney.
Hey, come on and get those clothes on, will you? Hurry up. Well, are we all set? Yes, sir. Everything ready to go when you say the word, Mr. Zanfield. All right. Are you safe up there, Audrey? Oh, yes, that's perfectly safe. All right, you get the orchestra in the tip. Yes, sir. Haggerty.
Yes.
That looks very, very good.
Hank, I think it'll be a very effective number.
So do I.
Yes,
sir.
Can you imagine putting on all this makeup for just one show a day? Oh, dear, I'm just shaky all over. Oh, Queenie, will you stop? You're getting me nervous now. It ain't gonna be a bit different than it was in Reading, PA, and we're going over just as big. Oh, Hank, do you think so? Why, it's cream in the can, baby.
Are you decent, girls?
Yeah, come in.
Oh, Hank, get a load of this. Big mammoth appearance of the Mahoney sisters on Broadway. Zanfield saw them once, and they were in. With appreciation and regards to our agent, Uncle Jed. Is that a pippin or not?
You care for that?
Do I?
Oh, Hank, will you get Eddie out of here? I'm nervous.
What's eating her?
Eddie, you gotta run along now. We're nervous.
I get you. Now, Queenie, don't be nervous. Remember, this is your big opportunity.
Oh, will you get out of here? Oh, beat it, Eddie, will you?
Now, don't forget, a lot depends on this.
Oh, get out!
Hurry with us, hurry up.
Girls, be careful of my hats.
Well, we gotta get down on the stage.
I don't care. I won't allow you to ruin them.
I told you. They were too high and too wide.
Well, big woman, I designed the costumes for the show, not the doors for the theater.
I know that. If you had, they'd have been done in lavender.
Pardon me, Mr. Sandfield, but the orchestra is killing my Broadway Melody number. Too much brass. They can't hear me.
All right, Kearns, you tell him to keep it down.
Thanks, Mr. Sandfield.
All right, boys, I think we can go.
Yes, sir. Hey, you. When you get through with that noise, try and play my number. Cut out the brass and keep it very piano.
Are you back again?
Yes, and I'm telling you how I want my music played.
I've conducted opera. What do you know about music?
Nothing. I only wrote it, that's all.
Then you have the best of me. You don't have to listen to it.
Well, I'll tell Zanny what a sap he was for buying it. Maybe he'll get you to write the music for the show.
If I couldn't do better than this...
If you could, you wouldn't be waving a stick.
Electrician, a little more this way with that spotlight. What are you trying to do, ruin my profile?
Your profile was ruined the day you were born.
That's a smart crack. Hit me with it and keep it here.
Hey, put that spotlight over here on this girl.
He wants it over there.
Well, it goes over here.
That spotlight goes here. I can't sing without a spotlight.
Hey, you couldn't sing if you had a searchlight.
Pardon me, Mr. Zanfield. But would you okay this bill for Miss Williams' second act?
What's the idea? $2 for a coat that's worn less than 3 minutes? I won't pay it.
But you said ermine.
You'll giggle yourself right out of here one of these days.
Yes, sir.
It's a gorgeous garment, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it gorgeous? In fact, it's the gorgeousest thing I've ever seen. You sweet little cutie.
There you are.
Thank you, Mr. Zanfield.
Come here, unconscious.
Hello, boys. Say, Joe LeBlanc saw the rehearsal this afternoon, and he says there's a fortune in the show.
Yes, sir.
We ought to know. We put it in.
You think it's a good show, then, Zanny?
It's just an oil well, that's all.
All right, let's see her, Gusher.
Looks like a mine to me, from all the gold diggers you got in the troupe.
Any old time one of them can pry a nugget off of his ledge, they're going some.
Come on, unconscious, put the load down.
Overture, girl. This is a Broadway Melody number. Get out of here now and hurry up. Get out of here. Come on. Get out of here. Come on. Come on, get out.
Oh, this is overture. Oh, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Where's my hat? Oh, where's my hat? Over there. Over where? On the floor, under the clothes. Oh, yes, the clothes. Of course, I say so in the first place. I'll make it snappy. You ready? Yes. Oh, come on. Now, honey, remember that a dress rehearsal is tougher than a first night performance. So don't be nervous. I'm not nervous. No, neither am I. Oh!
Now, let's try over that shoulder. That's the idea. More. Pick those beads. That's it. That's better. That's the idea. And listen. All right. Out of the way. Clear the way. Oh, Jim, call a doctor. Oh, Jim, call a doctor. Oh, Jim. Eddie, all right. Eddie, what are we going to do? What are we doing about that?
Broadway, humanity street, river of humanity. I have trudged my weary feet down your gay white way, dreaming a million dreams of fame, yearning for you to know my name. Broadway, you have heard the stories of a lot of tears and glories, but you've always been the same, always playing in the game. Noisy, hurry with your muscle, scrambling, dizzy, full of hustle, jazzy, thrilly, brassy, silly, Broadway singing, Broadway music, Broadway melody. Don't bring a frown to old Broadway. You're not a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style. For Broadway, Broadway, where's the smile? A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great white way. That's the Broadway melody.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Hold it! That number's too slow. Cut out the Maloney sisters.
You mean cut out the whole first chorus?
Yes.
Well, has he cut us out altogether?
Ain't it awful the way they cut out these big stars?
I'll get to you in a minute. Listen here, Mr. Zanfield, you can't cut us out like that. Well, we've got equity contracts.
Kearns, go into the dance on the first chorus and end it there.
One more cut for you, dearie, and you'll be holding a spear.
And one more crack from you, bimbo, and you'll be holding a lily. Now, you listen to me, Mr. Zanfield. We can't do the
Hank,
cut.
be quiet. Will you cut it out and give me a chance to do my number?
Well, I know, but he cuts down the whole show like that. He can't do that.
Oh, Broadway, you've got a clown on Broadway. Your troubles there are out of style. For Broadway, always where the smile. A million lights, they flicker there. A million hearts beat quicker there. No skies are gray on the great white way. That's the Broadway melody.
Did you hear that, Mr. Sanfield? They're trying to drown me out.
Are you trying to drown him out?
We're doing our best.
Oh, Mr. Zanfield, would you come backstage a moment? It's very important. All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, what's the trouble now?
Well, that other Dame Flop. How about this one?
No, sir.
Terrible.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
There he is now. I'm going to give that guy an earful.
Where's that blonde McGinnis sister? Use her.
Mahoney's the name. And let me tell you something, Mr. Zanfield.
Listen, Mr. Sanfield, I'll get her right up there.
All right.
You may not know it, but we've played some of the very best time. I can tell you that.
Listen, Mahoney, we want you up on the prow of that boat. Come on now, let's get your clothes off.
Oh, but I don't want to take my clothes off.
No, that'll be all right.
But listen to me. I've never taken my clothes off in my life before.
Oh, I know all about that. Come on. How have you got this thing hooked?
I don't know.
Over here. Say, do I get that spot or don't I?
That's tough. I missed him. How's everything going, Zanny?
Very smoothly. Very, very smoothly.
That's fine.
Great.
Sit down with us.
That number, that's a very good arrangement.
Sandy, how do you do it? Where do you pick 'em?
Well, I guess it's just a gift.
By the way, Zanny, what's the name of that little beauty on the boat?
Go and ask her. It'll give you something to do.
That's a great idea.
Come on, unconscious.
Yes, sir. You were great, Mahoney.
I'll say you were. You'll be riding in a Rolls Royce by Thursday.
But a flock of Johns will be waiting at that stage door.
Go on, you can't kid me.
I'm not kidding you. I may be there myself.
Don't leave the train, right?
Hank, did you see Queenie? What's the matter, Hank? Aren't you happy? Wasn't Queenie great? Aren't you proud of her?
Oh, of course, Eddie. I'm glad to see him that good. Oh, but gee, we ain't never had to get by on our legs before.
Oh, that don't mean nothing, Hank. Those guys are not going to pay $10 to look at your face. This is Broadway.
Yeah, Broad's way.
Oh, now run along and change. I'll get Queenie. Atta girl. Queenie, everybody is raving about you. Gee, but you're a beautiful kid.
I'm glad you like me, Eddie.
Like you? Oh, boy. When I got a peek at you up there on that boat.
Isn't this the beautiful lady of the boat?
Yes?
Hearn, they're waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
I'm Jack Warren.
How do you do?
And this is Stu and Dave.
How do you do?
I've just made a little bet with the boys here that the most beautiful girl in New York will have supper with us tonight. And you've got to help me win that bet.
Well, what have I got to do with that?
Well, you see, you're the girl.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I guess we win that bet, Jock.
Now, wait a minute. Not yet.
Hey, unconscious, where are you going? I'm going to get on that boat. Come here, sap. You can't get on that boat. That's not a real boat.
Please. Please, won't you change your mind?
I'm sorry, but really, I can't.
Oh, come on. Please do.
No, not tonight.
No?
Mm-mm.
Come on, slip us the 50.
Well, wait a minute. I haven't lost yet.
Oh, yeah. Come here, unconscious. Come here. Listen, you can't go up there. You'll get kicked out. It's a ladies' dressing room.
So on the boat.
On the boat. Get out of here.
Don't worry, Hank. They only cut one number. We got a couple of others.
Zanny saw them once in Avery, and Zanny saw me once when I was out.
Not all together. What of it?
Yeah, I know.
Say, Hank, do you think that's all I'll get to do, go on without any clothes on?
Well, not if I can help it. But you don't need to worry. So you've got a lot more on when you ain't got anything. And most of the dames I've seen around here.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go get undressed again.
Man.
Hello, kids. Are you all ready?
Yep, all righty.
Well, listen. Zanny is giving a big party at his apartment tonight. Let's all go over.
Oh, gee, that's great. Did he invite us?
Well, not exactly, but what's the difference? Ain't I the star of this troupe?
Say, that guy threw me out of your song tonight. I ain't gonna give him a chance to throw me out a window.
All right. Well, let's go and get a bowl of chop suey, and we'll rewrite the show.
Say, if it'll write me back in the show, I'd go for a bowl of anything.
Well, you can get most anything out of a bowl of chop suey. Come on, Queenie.
Oh, you two run along. I've got some things to do, and I'll join you later.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, I've got an awful headache.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. We'll go straight home if you'd rather.
Oh, no, Hank. You two run along. You'll have a lot of fun anyway.
Oh, come on, Queenie. We don't want to go without you. Get your hat. You'll feel better when you get out of here.
Oh, sure, honey. Come on.
I can't go.
Oh, you got a date with somebody, huh?
Of course not.
Who, Queenie? Oh, you're crazy.
Crazy, am I? You got a date with that Jock Warner, I'll bet.
Well, and what if I have?
Well, I don't like it.
Oh, Queenie, you can't go out with that bird.
I'll have to show you whether I can or not. Come in.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Well, here I am again. You can't get rid of me.
I'll be right with you, Mr. Warner.
All right.
Well, maybe you had better wait for me just a few minutes down on the stage, will you?
Shall I wait at the stage door?
Yes, please.
Now, don't be long.
No, I won't.
Hurry.
I will.
Now, Queenie, don't act this way. He ain't the right kind of a guy for you to go out with.
Well, what difference does it make what kind of a guy he is? I'm going out with him because because I want to.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Well, you're not, and you're going to listen to me.
I can take care of myself, and you can both mind your own business.
Why don't you mind your sister? She knows best.
You keep out of this. I've got my own life to live, and I'm going to live it. I'm not going to be the third wheel to anybody's bicycle. Now, lay part of that off. Oh, Queenie.
Oh, Eddie, what'll we do? Why, she's never gone against my advice before.
Don't worry, Hank. She's only a kid. She'll snap out of it. I guess the bright lights got under her skin. Come on, let's go and get a bowl of chili.
Queenie. It didn't go. It didn't go.
I couldn't, Hank.
Oh, you're so glad. Oh.
Oh, there. Elegant.
Yeah, where'll I park him?
Wait a minute. Put him over there.
Good morning, beautiful lady.
Oh, you frightened me. Good morning. Oh, they're elegant. Thanks.
Just a little birthday card.
Yes, well, they're lovely. You'll excuse me now? You have someplace to go, haven't you?
Are you putting me out? What's the matter? Don't you like the flowers?
Oh, they're beautiful.
They're not half so beautiful as you. And any girl that can look beautiful so early in the morning...
Oh, that sounds like you know quite a lot about girls.
I do. I'm an expert.
Much obliged for the compliment.
You're welcome.
Well, so long.
Must I go?
Please do. Oh, and thank you for being so nice to me.
Not half so nice as I'd like to be. Oh, I'm arranging a little party tonight for your birthday.
A party for me?
Yes.
Come in. Oh, but you mustn't do that.
But why not?
Because I don't want you to.
Oh, well, now that's silly. I have everything arranged. You must come.
Please don't. Oh, hello, Eddie.
Hello, Queenie.
Oh, hello.
How are you? Where's Hank?
She's out.
Then I'm going to wait right here till she gets back.
Well, it looks as if I'd better take the air. I'll give you a ring a little later, shall I?
Fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, and thank you again for the flowers.
Well, I've got my suspicions about any guy that kisses a girl's hand.
What do you mean?
He'll give you a ring later. He'll give you a ring on the telephone, but not here.
Well, what are you burned up about? He hasn't done anything to you.
No. And what's more, he ain't going to.
Oh, sit down and cool off. Hank will be here in a minute. You can start raving to her. Oh, Eddie, don't be such a crab.
Why do you let a guy like that hang around you?
Say, will you lay off him? I'm sick of hearing you crab all the time.
I'll give him a sock in the nose.
You and how many others?
I don't need any others. I can do it all by myself. What do you think of that?
Uh-huh. I know. But you haven't anything to do in the show. No, I can team you up with this blonde and still book you as the Mahoney sisters.
No, I've got to stick around and keep an eye on Queenie.
Queenie? Well, what has she been doing?
Oh, she's changed, Uncle Jed. She don't tell me things anymore. Night after night, she's out with Jock Warner. Oh, if it wasn't for Queenie, I'd be the happiest girl in the world.
With Eddie?
Uh-huh.
Now listen, Hank. Why don't you give Eddie a break? Marry him.
Maybe I will.
Maybe. Maybe that's just what Queenie needs. To see you and Eddie happy.
Well, do you think so?
It's exactly what I've been trying to... Sure.
Queenie, I didn't mean to get all burnt up about Jock Warner. Queenie, I couldn't sleep at all last night, thinking of you. On the level. Life was a song, you came along. I laid awake the whole night through. If I but dared to think you cared, this is what I'd say to you. You were meant for me. I was meant for you. Nature patterned you, and when she was done, you were all the sweet things rolled up in one. You're like a plaintive melody that never lets me be. For I'm content the angels must have sent you, and they meant you just for me. Queenie, I wrote it for you. I wrote it about you. It's you. Don't you know what I mean?
No, Hank!
Oh, Queenie,
You keep your thoughts to yourself about Jock Warner. I like him.
Oh, Queenie, don't be so mean to Eddie.
Yes, well, you two both better lay off me from now on. I'm darn sick of being nagged.
Oh, she's just the same with me, Eddie, every time I mention his name. But look at...
Happy birthday, Queenie. That's great, Hank.
And wait till you see what's coming up. It's my old ring. I had it reset for her. You know, she's always wanted a diamond, and it's real platinum, too.
That's pretty, Hank.
I've invited the whole gang over tonight. There's Uncle Jed and the stage manager and Faye and Fanchet and the Flying Fools. Oh, I'm going to give her the swellest party she ever had. Oh, Eddie, I love her so.
You sure are regular, Hank. Jack Warner.
Oh, I want to talk to her alone, Eddie. I'll see you later at the theater tonight.
All right, Hank. Goodbye, Hank.
Oh, Queenie.
Oh, you see, it's very simple.
Ah, rolling the zone.
That's it. Oh, now watch this.
That's clever, I'm telling you.
Ah.
What?
Boy, if you could do that with my wife.
Say, give us something good, something new, you know.
Yeah, something real good. Say, can you pull a rabbit from that?
I brought the radio along with me. Oh, gee, I can get Chicago with that.
Chicago? Why, that's nothing. I got Scotland last night.
How do you know you got Scotland?
Why, I heard the guy singing the best thing in life are free.
Yeah. Take this cake in the other room. And when you hear us yell surprise, bring it back lighted.
Okay.
Now, don't forget.
I won't. Hey, give me a few of those things.
Yeah.
Give me a few of them.
Well, someone's coming. You're all set? Quiet,
Wait for. Well, where's Queen?
Outside? Oh, why, there was another party. I forgot to tell her about this one. I thought she'd have more fun there. I'm sorry.
And you know, I was
Jack Warner. Huh?
Say, listen, I've got an idea.
What is it?
Let's give the party. Let's give the party. Oh, Hank.
Great! Wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute, folks. Just a second. Take all the things down to my room. We'll hold the party down there. Hank doesn't feel very well.
Well, all right, Charlie, we'll go down to your room. Come on,
Come on, goodbye, everybody.
Well, Hank, I'm awfully sorry. I'll be go downstairs. I left the thing for the sorry.
I left a present for you. I hope you're feeling better, Hank.
I left the cake in there. We'll see you tomorrow.
You see what you're missing?
Why don't you have a little drink, Hank? It might buck you up. All right. Good night, Hanky.
Good night.
Good night, dear. Hey, Eddie, aren't you coming down?
Oh, you run along, Jed. I've got to tell Hank something. I'll see you in a little while.
Sure, but don't make it too long. You know that bottle won't last very long.
No, there was a thing then. Queenie and me have always been on the level. And now I'm fronting for her. Won't you please give her all the best of the breaks?
What's the matter, Hank?
I lost something. Oh, Eddie, at least I've still got you. That's one break.
Goodbye, baby.
Happy birthday.
Queenie, aren't you having a good time?
Oh, I'm having a marvelous time, Mr. Warner.
Oh, now don't call me Mr. Warner. Call me Job. Won't you?
All right. Mr. Warner.
Truthful Parson Brown, living in a southern town, for doing good and talking good, he was known around. He had a most peculiar way of preaching on the Sabbath day, on an organ, soft and low, he would sing and play. Brothers and sisters, listen to truthful Parson Brown. You'll never get ahead if you try to keep your brother down. I said your brother down. Too much eyes, too much mind. That's the only Satan we have got to keep behind. Stop squirming. Pay more attention to my syncopated sermon. Brothers and sisters, listen to truthful Parson Brown. A lot of talking will never win that round. Now we'll practice just what we preach. We're going to give a sermon without speech.
Wait a minute, everybody. Queenie. Come on, I want you to stand up here where everyone can see you. A toast.
A
toast to Queenie. A happy birthday to Queenie, the queen of New York's beautiful girl.
Happy birthday,
Queenie.
I can't say anything, but thanks everybody a lot. Oh, it's a lovely surprise. Jock?
Oh, it's nothing at all. Will you dance now?
Uh-huh. That cake is just elegant, but I can't eat it all.
Well, you eat as much as you can, and we'll save the rest. You were meant for me. I was meant for you.
Please, Mr. Warner, ask her to play something else. I hate sentimental music.
All right. Broadway Melody. Don't wear a frown, old Broadway. Tell me, why don't you like that song?
I don't know.
Well, what do you like?
I like cake,
Won't you tell me that you like me a little?
Maybe.
You mean it?
Maybe. Will you tell me why you're so nice to me?
Maybe.
Oh, please. I want to dance.
Oh, no, come on. Let's sit this one out.
But look, everybody's dancing and the music is playing and everything. Mr. Warner, you don't mean this for me.
Of course. Diamonds should only be worn by beautiful girls.
Oh, it's just adorable.
I'd like to do a lot of things for you, Queenie. How would you like an apartment all your own, say on Park Avenue? And a car all your own. Perhaps a Rolls Royce. Oh, and a lot of nice things.
Well, I'd have to think about that.
Say, where have you been? I've been looking all over the place for you.
You would come in at a time like this.
Certainly. Come on, little love boat. Let's have this dance.
Will you sleep, Hank?
No, honey.
Well, that's swell, 'cause I want to tell you about the grandest party that ever happened to me. Look at that. Look at that. Did you ever see anything more beautiful in all your life, huh? No, sirree. 'Cause that's class, that is. And Eddie said he wouldn't even give me a ring. What I want with his ring? There's more diamonds in a bracelet, ain't they? Huh? Ain't they?
Honey, I don't know what you're saying this for, but I know you don't mean it. You can't mean it. It ain't in you to mean it.
Sure I mean it. Why shouldn't I mean it? And that ain't all I'm going to have either. I'm going to have a Rolls Royce and an apartment on Park Avenue and everything that goes with it. That's what I'm going to have.
No, honey, listen to me. I know we ain't had the greatest break in the world since we hit New York, but that's gonna change. That's gotta. And you're gonna meet somebody that's right. Somebody you can be proud of, who'll just be crazy about you. Somebody who's really worthy of you. Somebody like Eddie.
Yeah? Well, that's all right for you. But I ain't craving any hall rooms or some song and dance guy who expects me to cook his meals over a gas jet and listen to a lot of smart wisecracks and bum songs. No, sir.
Oh, Queenie.
Move over. No more of these kind of dumps for mine. I'm gonna have everything in the world I want. That's me. And you're gonna have Eddie.
a holiday, today's the wedding of the painted doll. It's a jolly day, the news is spreading all around the hall. Red Riding Hood and Buster Brown, the jumping jack, jumped into town. From far and near they're coming here, church bells ringing, bringing all the little dollies from the follies with their painted cheeks. Little Mama Doll has fussed around for weeks and weeks. Shoe the blues, no time to lose. Rice and shoes will spread the news that it's a holiday. Today's the wedding of the little painted doll. Here come the bridesmaids. Look at them in their places. Look at the fancy laces. Look at them as they smile. All sorrow away. Here comes the bride now. Look at the little beauty. Look at the little beauty. Look at the little doll. It's our wedding day. Here's the preacher man, oh look, as he takes his little book. He is sure he knows his stuff, 'cause he's done it often enough. Here comes the bridegroom, ready for the service, just a little nervous. Now the preacher says, you're married to stay. It's a holiday, today's the wedding of the painted doll. It's a jolly day, the news is spreading all around the hall. Red Riding Hood and Buster Brown, the jumping jack, jumped into town. From far and near they're coming here, church bells ringing, bringing all the little dollies from the follies with their painted cheeks. Little Mama Doll has fussed around for weeks and weeks. Shoe the blues, no time to lose. Rice and shoes will spread the news that it's a holiday. Today's the wedding of the little painted doll.
my business.
Well, your business is my business. That package is from that guy Warner, ain't it?
What if it is?
I'm gonna let you keep it, that's all.
How are you gonna stop me?
Oh, Queenie, don't you see what I'm doing is for your own good?
And don't you see what I'm doing is for you?
Oh, what are you talking about? Now, you listen to me. You're not gonna go out with that guy, do you hear me? And I'll stop you if I have to tie you up to do it. Do you hear me?
Cut it out. Be quiet. They can hear you out front.
Well, you hear me. I'm going out with whoever I want, and I won't hear any more orders from anyone about it. Now get that and get it straight.
Queenie!
You ain't my boss, so mind your own business and shut up.
Oh, Queenie.
Well, I won't shut up, and you've got to listen to me.
Well, I won't listen to you any more than I will to her, so you needn't get started.
Getting near you, Kearns.
All right. Hank, you run along. I'll talk to her. Now listen, you're young yet, and you don't know things. What Hank has just been saying to you is for your own good.
Yeah, and I suppose what you're saying is for my own good, too, huh?
As far as that goes, yes, it is. And whether you believe me or not, I'm saying this because I...
Hank just finished that. Got nowhere with it.
Well, I'm going to get somewhere. And whether you like me or hate me, you got to pay attention to me. Because I'm... Well, me and Hank won't let you go out with that guy. He's no good. He only wants girls who...
I suppose you never went out with girls like he does.
Plenty, but none since I met you. You and Hank. Oh, get me right, sweetie. I'm being on the level with you.
Here's your pants, sir. Hurry up.
All right. Well, can't I say nothing that will make you see what I mean?
You're wasting your time talking against Mr. Warner, if that's what you mean.
Mr. Warner. Do you know what they say about that guy?
Oh, I don't care what they say. They're all jealous, that's all. You and the rest.
Me jealous?
Well, then what are you so interested for? What business is it of yours where I go and who I go with?
It's my business because... Well, because it is. Oh, you ought to know why I'm doing this. It's because I...
No, Eddie, don't say it.
Oh, I gotta say it, Queenie. I can't stop from saying it now. And you gotta hear it. I love you, Queenie. I love you. And you know it. I can't help it. I tried, but I can't. But it's easy to say now. I love you, dear.
And I love you, Eddie. Never forget it. No matter what happens.
Do you, Queenie?
Yes, Eddie. And that's why we can't... Oh, don't you see now why?
Why what?
Well, I'm going out with Jock Warner.
No, you're not.
Don't try to stop me, Eddie. It's the best way.
Here's your coat, sir. You go out with that guy, I'll...
There's a stage me, Kearns.
Let it wait. Winnie, I gotta go on now. Promise me you won't go out with him.
Are you trying to ruin the show?
Promise me, Queenie.
Oh, I can't promise.
Then you won't.
Well, then I won't.
I'm right at that guy. I'll tear him apart. Go on out with him. Go ahead.
Get on there, Kearns.
Queenie, you better be here when I get off.
Get up to your dressing room.
Oh, Queenie, you ain't got no idea what you're doing.
Oh, yes, I have. Can't I have a little fun without you trying to stop me?
Oh, I ain't trying to stop you having fun. But this thing will turn out bad. That guy don't mean to marry you. His kind don't never marry. He ain't the type to take a girl out and buy her a couple of drinks and let it go at that. You know that. And you know what the finish will be.
Now listen to me, Hank. Get this straight, once and for all. I'm old enough to know my own mind and what I'm going to do, and I don't want any more cracks from you and Mr. Wise Guy Kearns about it either. You can go your way, and I'll go mine.
Oh, Queenie, what I'm saying's for your own good.
Oh, tell it to somebody you don't know.
Well, I'm going to let you get away with it no matter what you think.
Give me that. That's mine.
I won't. It's not yours, and I ain't going to
Well, it is
have
mine,
it.
and you will give it
No,
to
I
me.
won't.
You won't.
Queenie, I won't let you have it.
You will give it to me.
Queenie. Oh. Oh, Queenie, you mustn't go. Queenie, you can't go. Oh, let me stop her. Do something. Will you?
Queenie.
Queenie,
Queenie, just a moment, Queenie.
Queenie, you can't go. Let go of me.
You're not going to leave this room except with me and Hank.
You get out of my way.
You heard what I said. You can't do this. You can't get away with it. I'll kill that guy just as sure as anything. I'll make him suffer the same way he's making me suffer.
I'm going.
You can't go, Queenie. Stay right here. No.
Let go of me. I've heard all I'm going to hear from either one of you, and you've said enough. I'd like to see you kill anybody.
Queenie.
You dirty, cheap little storm flood of you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Queenie! Queenie!
Say, what kind of a sap are you anyway?
What do you mean?
You're gonna let a John like that steal her away from you because he's got a little more jack? Well, if you do, all I can say is you're a rotten quitter. You love her, don't you? Oh, don't lie to me. I know you do. Say, if I loved a girl like you do, Queenie, I'd go out and fight for her. What's the matter with you? Where's your nerve?
But, Hank, you don't...
Oh, don't pass the buck to me. What do you think I've been meaning all along? I was on the level with this thing. That I was in love with you. That's a hot one. Say, I've just been playing you for all I could get out of you for the act.
You mean to say you've been kidding me all the time?
Sure, I've been kidding you. Say, I wouldn't marry you if you was the last man on earth. And at that, I used to show you the right guy for her. You're a coward. You're afraid to drop war on her, or you go out and fight for her. But you're just yellow.
You think I'm yellow, huh?
Sure, you're yellow.
Well, I'll show you how much I'm yellow.
Well, you're yellow, do you hear me? You're yellow!
I'm
You're
yellow, huh?
You sure? You're yellow! You're yellow, do you hear me? Eddie, you're not yellow. You're white. Murray Hill, 8400. Kissing.
Hello?
Hello?
Uncle Jed, it's Hank. Say, I've decided to take those 30 weeks. You could team me up with that blonde.
I'm breathless. Oh, I don't know what to say. It's wonderful. Oh, I can't thank you enough.
It's not half good enough for you. I want you to have everything in the world.
Thank you.
Hello, Eddie.
Where's Queenie?
I want you to meet my girlfriend.
Come on, let's go back to the party, huh?
Oh, Queenie. Not yet. Well, I haven't had you to myself for a moment tonight.
Oh, but I'd rather go back, please.
Wait, Queenie. I have so many things I want to tell you alone.
Oh, well, you can tell me out there.
Wait a minute, Queenie. I've done all these things for you. Aren't you going to be nice to me?
Oh, Jock, let me go.
Why should I let you go?
Please let me go, please.
No, I won't let you go. You're going to stay right here with me.
No, I'm not going to stay here with you. You
Oh,
can't
yes,
keep me
you
here.
are.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not.
We'll keep you here.
Well, you won't keep me here. Do you hear me? You won't let me
will.
go.
I won't let you go.
I won't stay in this house with you another
Queenie!
minute. Let me go.
I told you not to come here. Why did you come?
Oh, Eddie, take me away.
What do you mean coming in here? Get out.
I'll get out, but I won't get out before I'm finished with you.
Eddie, let's go.
Listen, I've been looking all evening for you.
Yes, well, now that you found me, what do you want?
I'll show you what I want.
Oh, darling, let me see you. Oh, Eddie. Oh, they hurt you, sweetheart. Oh, they... You just hit him again if you dare. Just try it, that's all. Eddie, let me see you.
My Queenie.
See.
Queenie.
Oh.
What's the matter? You don't realize what you're doing.
You let me go. And you can take your jewelry and your presents and everything that goes with it. I don't want anything to do with you. That's all there is.
Let me get a sock at that guy.
No, Eddie, don't.
Let me get at him. Just let me get at him.
Don't.
That's all. I want to get at that guy.
Throw him out.
What do you mean, throw me?
Out he goes.
I'll take it.
Don't let them do that. They're going to kill him. Oh, Eddie, don't you do that to him. Oh, Eddie dear. You dirty bums, you. Oh, Eddie, have they hurt you?
What do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll bet you are.
I am.
I don't know why you feel sorry for anybody like me. I'm no good. I can't even scrap a little. I let a heel like that take a sock at me and get away with it.
Well, Eddie, he's bigger than you are.
Yeah, a little bigger.
And he's awfully strong.
I suppose you found that out from his hugs.
Well, Eddie, if you couldn't stop them from throwing you out, how could I stop him from hugging me?
Well, there's something in that. I guess you better go home.
Oh, Eddie, aren't you going to take me home?
I'll take you home.
Don't you like me anymore?
Like it? Why, Queenie, Oh.
Oh, what is it? They've hurt you. I know they have.
Oh, I'm all right, Queenie. Come on, let's go. Now, understand, it took 6 of them to throw me out.
Yes, Eddie.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh.
Oh, they'll be here any minute.
Mm-hmm. What does it say? What does it say? Read it.
Arriving 2:30. Wonderful honeymoon. See you the minute we get in. Love to our Hank, Queenie, and Eddie. Oh, I'm so excited. What time is it? Oh.
you very much.
It's 12 o'clock last night.
It's what?
Well, what's the matter with this thing?
Oh, see who that is.
Oh,
Ted. Hey, oh, boy. Oh, gee. Hello, Eddie.
Hello, Hank. Oh, come here. well, Queenie, congratulations. How are you?
Oh, fine, Uncle Jed. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Well, what's it going to be in the electric lights this time? Queenie Kearns and company?
No, sirree. I'm only going to be connected with the stage by marriage. Oh, Hank, we found the cutest little home down on Long Island.
Yeah?
Where Eddie can work. And say, when you're finished with this tour, you're coming to live with us.
Oh, nothing doing. Hotels for mine where I can get service. You know, I'd be all out of stuff in a real home.
What do you mean?
You're coming to live with us, all right.
Oh,
I should say she is.
Mm-hmm. Just like a trooper. Troopers are all tramps. Here today and gone tomorrow. No home, no nothing. Hank, you're just a born trooper. Doggone this weather, it certainly is tough on coals, isn't it?
Well, say, I want Queenie and Eddie to see the act. Say, where is that blonde anyway?
I don't know, she's always late.
Hello, Flo. Tracy.
Hello. You know everybody, don't you?
Hello, darling. Hello, Flo. Oh, Eddie.
Hello, Flo.
Oh, Eddie, tell me, did you have a good time on your honeymoon?
Yeah, great.
Oh, Eddie, when you open your new show, you're going to give me a job, aren't you?
Why, say.
Oh, you're grand.
Hey, come on, stupid. Let's run through the act for him.
Okay.
But say, you know something? She's a born trooper. We're going to break in the act, and then we're going to bring it to New York in the fall.
That's great.
Sure, you
Step
bet.
on it, will you? I got a matinee.
Sure. Well, look, we want 2 choruses, and you follow us, not us you.
Okay,
Come on,
come on.
Say, listen, there's going to be no part in your show for that dame. Get me?
Of course not,
Okay,
honey.
step on it.
Oh, we're two harmony babies from Melody Lane. Harmony babies with jazz on our brain. We can do more with our rodeo dough than Mr. Rockefeller can with all of his dough. We make plenty of song hits and plenty of tunes. Started in Deutschland and in Berlin. Oh, we're a win, we're a wow, we're a wang, we're a ball. With our rat-ta-ta-ta-ta and our rodeo dough. Oh, we're two harmony babies, having a play just a walk from Melody Lane.
Say, it's kind of rough yet, but don't you think it's pretty good for an opening, Queenie?
Oh, that's...
Say, you know, if you don't hurry, you're going to miss that train.
Oh,
Two of the train.
Oh, Hank! Hank, can I help you?
Oh, yes, you can hold my
wait a
coat
minute.
for me. I forgot all about the thing. Oh, Hank. That's all right, Queenie. Goodbye, Eddie.
Goodbye, Hank.
Oh, Hank, you'll write to me soon, won't you?
Yeah, I'll write you from Peoria. Now, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Oh, where's my hat?
Here's your hat.
Come on, I'll go
Get
get
the
it.
Here's your valise.
All right, bring it up, Judge. Goodbye.
Pretty heavy.
Goodbye, Hank.
Goodbye, Hank.
Goodbye, Hank.
Don't forget to write. Goodbye.
Oh, don't cry, dear. Hank won't be gone long. The season will be over before you know it, and she'll be back here with us.
seems like Hank ain't never had a real break. And I guess I haven't done much to make her any happier.
Oh, I wouldn't feel that way about it, dear. Hank will be much happier back on the road. Why, she couldn't give it up. It's her life. She couldn't live without it. And now that she knows you're taken care of, don't cry, honey. People can't help falling in love. It comes to you no matter what you do. And I love you, dear.
Oh, and I love you, Eddie.
You were just meant for me.
Opening in Peoria. 4 shows a day. Zanny said he'd make me a star in 6 months.
Say, listen. It's better to star in Oshkosh than to star on Broadway.
That's a bum. Say, now you listen to me, stupid. I'll handle things. Yes, and I'll have you back on Broadway and in the palace in less than 6 months. No fooling. Why, it's cream in the can, baby.
Sure, it's in the can.